imagine, I guess like most people that do VTubing that are actually playing a character, like, they're probably not interested in having like a community that they're connected with closely and stuff. And I'm guessing maybe that's a bit of where the imposter syndrome stuff comes in, where they are literally playing a character and people like them as a character and not them themselves. Like that would mess with you, I think. I think that would mess with anybody over time. What was that? You get enough troubles already. Hold on. Hasn't updated. I want to see voice changer that has the option to create almost impeccable RAS that deepens over the hours of streaming. Oh man, there's not even that. There's like when I wake up right before stream and I'm not awake enough to stream. What am I shooting at? Oh, there we go. Okay, let me see it in old school. Where'd it go? Did it die? I'll see if I can get another one next time. I'll see if I can see it. Where are we going here? The Great Marsh. Do I have a quest here? Not really, but I kind of feel like we do. I'm gonna go through here anyway, because why not? Shadow. I also tend to find like if I start streaming, I'm tired, or when I play Diablo, in particular when I play Diablo, I get like more excited as the stream goes on. And like how I sound at the start of stream versus how I sound by the end of stream is like two completely different like creatures, and at no point did the stream stop, you know. So I always find that really funny. But I also did kind of figure out where that kind of mentality was coming from too. It took me a while, but you know how I was talking about how like I started getting recommended like what you guys watch on YouTube when you share like something funny. Oh yeah, the pack a day filter. that one hurt, because I'm like, I was always a bit sensitive about my voice because I was always told to shut the fuck up and don't speak. Like, you know, women, well, children should be seen but not heard, but women particularly shouldn't have a voice and shit as adults and stuff. So like from my perspective, being told that like my voice is like awful or something, and like that's what I've been getting told my whole life. Like it took me a good fucking year to kind of work at it streaming, where people are like, oh, I like your voice and stuff like that, and I'm like, I'm literally going through trauma in the process of like, thank you, like basically like bawling my eyes out kind of thing, because I'm like, I don't know what I'm supposed to say to that, but apparently it's not supposed to be, man, everybody's always told me my voice sucks, so that's great, you know. The fuck was I gonna say before? Let's go back to town. I feel like my inventory's full. The pack a day filter one. There's something else I was gonna say. What the hell was it? Something about like excited about Diablo and stuff.
Hello.
Yeah, I don't know.
Hello.
I'll remember it later. Oh. But yeah, my brain's just going like complete wipe. It does that every now and then, it's fine. I'll remember shit later when I'm having a shower and it's completely irrelevant anymore. That happens more often than you know. I'll be in the shower and the worst part is I remember it. And then I'm like struggling to like finish up my shower and get the fuck out so I can like write it down or message it or something. And by the time I get out of the shower, I've had other thoughts, and then I've come to like the conclusion of like, I've forgotten what I was going to say again by that point. It happens so fucking often. Like, I was listening to Mirthless stream the other day while I was having a shower, and I'm like, I need to finish scrubbing so I can like reply. And then by the time I said my reply, I feel like it was so after the fact. It's like no longer relevant. And I'm like, I don't know how Mirthless is going to take this conversation, but I'm like, I'm still going to say it because I sped up my whole showering process to get this conversation said, you know. So Paulina parents, grandparents have saying that children and fishes have no voice. That's about right. Yeah, it's the kind of same thing over here. We just had the saying that children should be seen but not heard. That's the one that we had. Kind of thing. I know I've been like kind of like honestly a bit excessively hating on like my family and shit very recently for like this whole week, but I don't know, it's just been a lot on my mind about stuff. That's a very healthy thing to say to a child. It's very healthy. Yeah, don't talk. Especially like the thing is, like, I was always told that my voice was like really distinct. So I could be heard from like rooms away when I spoke, and it was really clear and obvious that it was me talking. So I was like, it didn't matter what I was doing. I also had it at my first workplace too, actually, where I was not allowed to talk, even though it affected the workflow of communication in the business and stuff like that, where I was not allowed to speak to my co-workers because I was, as a female, distracting them by being female. And shit. And so I wasn't allowed to communicate. So if I had to let a co-worker know that a customer's coming in to like pick up a computer this afternoon or something, I'd have to write it on a piece of paper and leave it on their desk and hope that they came back to their desk and that they didn't put something down on that piece of paper. And so like it was enforced for like a very long time, not just childhood, not just teens, but into like early adulthood and stuff too. And yeah, I don't know how a business expects to run in that kind of scenario. Well, that is connected. But I assume just crap in general. Whatever, lol. It happens to all of us. People keep telling me it's old age. What? Very, very much dislike those people. Oh, man. Ugh. Yeah. I don't know. I've felt older since I had my injuries and stuff. Since 23, I felt like I was like more in like the 50-year-old category. But it's fine. I don't know. I don't mind growing older. I have no problem with it personally. And I have a lot wrong with me, so I just kind of like adapt to that with like, you know what? When I get older, unless things get worse, I'll have decades of experience over everybody else that's just starting to like deal with it. And that's how I sort of look at it. Also, welcome back, Rin. I know you hate doctors. I feel like you're always like doctors, hospitals and stuff. I feel like it's the same shit as me, honestly, some days. But kind of worse. What else did I miss there? What is it about the showers and the memory recovery powers? So I have this thing where whenever I'm around a water source, I tend to remember things or think of things. Like, I tend to like listening to stuff when I go for a shower and stuff to like just distract my brain. However, my thoughts are stronger than the whatever I'm watching. So I often end up in like some kind of like deep, you know, when you get back into like memory lane and you're like, why did I have like I came out of the shower and I feel like I've just like stepped out of like 10-15 years ago kind of thing. Like, it just feels as fresh as yesterday kind of thing. I probably need to go back up to if I've got all this shit. Oh, so it sounds like there's something out in the water, but it hasn't like surfaced yet.
I can't carry anymore.
Let's see. Yeah, maybe sound reasonable. That maybe sounds reasonable. Like a way to look at it. What is maybe the water increases circulation. Actually, yeah, that is a good way to look at it. Sorry, I had to like find where the thing was. I knew there was something in the water. She's getting attacked and I can't see it. There is something about it. It's I read something about it at one point. I think that's all I can carry. Yeah. I'll have to go back this and then we'll have to pick up the giant axe. It is something to do with circulation.
Good to see you.
It's like some kind of like meditative, like mental state thing that you get into when you go for a shower. But I also get it if I'm like washing my hands and stuff. And because I'm an OCD hand washer, I spend more time with a sink than like the average person does. So I have a long thought process, honestly. It's not useful. Oh, I had a yawn. What's that there? And what did you do? What did you do? So, Rin has been accident prone as much as possible since I basically first encountered them. And yes, I did use encountered. You are technically a wild Pokemon to me. So as far as I'm concerned, you probably used like tail waggle and got away, or threw some dust or something. That's how I feel like that encounter went. So I had 3 appointments today and I just finished with my second one. I come in and he smacks my knee with a medical hammer. Jesus, fuck that. After I sit down, since I didn't expect, he wanted to test how well my nerves respond. I kicked the table. Oh, fucking hell. Is that with the broken leg that you had? Did you kick a table with the, like, newly healed broken leg? Because, god damn. That's like, no. Oh, Pokemon's just so funny. Look, all of you can be wild Pokemons. You can pick your Pokemon and I'll see if I recognize it. I probably won't. You'll probably have to describe it or tell me what it does. Is the one that healed already, kinda? Oh, yeah. Oh, fucking god. Yeah. No, I think Rin went out on some kind of like army thing and immediately got the flu, but then got redeployed out and got so much sicker immediately they were then hospitalized and removed. Then I think after you recovered from that, then you ended up getting your broken leg. I don't even remember how you did that. Oh, they keep fucking dying before I get to see him. There's one more here, but it's behind a tree. And then I don't remember what else you had. But yeah, I feel like it's kind of like the standard existence that I have, except on the other side of the world, Rin's got that going on. I'm wearing only one cast. Oh yeah. No, Growler. Fantastic. I will pet you and keep you, and obviously, eventually, I will evolve you. After military, I got robbed and beaten shit out of me. Yeah, that's right. That's what happened. Fucking hell. It is a shit time. I'm also apparently sweating. Hold on. I need a tissue. My mouse hand is getting a bit moist up in here. Not for the good reasons. It's just like I need to be able to kill things. That keeps going up there. I don't know. I always like Charizard and shit. Obviously, like old edition Pokemon and stuff. But I don't think I would personally connect with or identify that. I don't like any of the cat Pokemon, to be fair, which is wild because obviously, like, I like cats and I'm a cat girl and stuff. You'd think I'd be down with that, but I don't like any of them. I like a lot of the fire types and stuff. I did used to like Growlithe and Vulpix, well, Arcanine Vulpix. 2 that I liked in like the dog and fox kind of type. Obviously Charizard, but I don't like any of Charizard's like prior evolutions, which always surprises the fuck out of people. Because like you'd think that I'd by default like Charmander or something, but I don't. Little bald little bastard. He's so smug. I'm sorry, he's just like he's so smug. I also realized somebody out there just got way insecure about baldness, and please don't assume that like bald adult people are like unattractive. They're fine. It's just fucking bald Pokemon I've got beef with. What else is there? Yeah, pretty much just like I like all my fire types and stuff. I don't like legendary Ho or anything like that. I don't even like Entei or anything like that either. Like I am I'm real particular about my fire Pokemon. But I also can't like I like Houndoom. Yeah, Houndoom, not Houndour. Yeah, Houndoom, not Houndour. There we are. I had to remember which one was what for a second there. I do like that dark fire type. I guess I kind of like the dog fire types, or like canine fire types, I guess would be the best way to put it. That's an ad. Oh, for Mothos. Yeah, there'll be ads. Actually, the other day, somebody only got like 1 ad. It was like nuts. I sit for 30 minutes to the next appointment. Look, if you're able to watch, at least you got something mildly entertaining. I've had some like real close ones with battles and shit tonight. So there is that. I hate my moist mouse. Sound the brand new sentence. I'm glad I can teach you new English, Shadow. I'm glad that we're bonding over moistness, I guess. Yes, I am trying to make this as inappropriate as possible because I think it's funny. Anybody else is doing it, it's iffy. It's dependent on the person how much I'll tolerate it. What else is there in here? I missed something. I didn't add Bulbasaur as my favorite starter despite having the worst reputation. I actually think Bulbasaur is like pretty tank, you know, as far as like the Pokemon go, especially since like they like when they evolved to Venusaur and stuff, some of the shit it can do. What the hell? Just smack that. What's a Shadow Clipper? Choke or Nipper? It's fine. It just out of interest, anything you guys do clip, like if it's coherent enough, I will generally put it onto YouTube as a short, and generally speaking, I do need help with like shorts, because like one of the biggest things, like I get asked like if people can help me or assist me and stuff like that with editing and stuff, because usually it takes me so long. But really the only thing I actually need help with is clipping VODs when something's funny or when something's like shocking or like impressive or something like that, you know, or even just like completely failed or whatever, because like I have to try to go back and find it wherever it is in the VOD. But the thing is, like, a lot of the time, a lot of my shorts are PUBG kills and stuff like that. Not because I think they're great, but just to have something to kind of fill the slot. And because I'm not playing PUBG now, because once humans in that slot, I don't really have something to clip that can kind of like fill the void. And YouTube Shorts actually do help me. They're just kind of like, they're one of the few things where I actually get like some half okay revenue on that. But what actually helps me from it is people see my shorts more and find my page majorly through my shorts. I have more people find my YouTube channel and then find me on Twitch through YouTube Shorts, which is wild because I think that my YouTube Shorts is generally such a fucking letdown. I need to hydrate in there too. I honestly still don't know how to do that. Also, it was a reference to like fried fish fillets meme. What? Does it say moist mouse hand one more time? I feel like. I mean, I'm fine with saying it. So just sit down for 30 minutes for your appointment. Well, you're gonna have a very moist conversation, Ren. I'll tell you that much. Very juicy up in here, apparently. I don't know if this just like ends on the corner here or if it kind of keeps going. Because I've been trying to like find a section where I can like make sure I'm not losing the entire place. I accidentally caps locked instead of mapped. So I'll clip that part later on PC. Well, what was I gonna say? Oh, the clipping part, Shadow, is, I don't know if you're on phone or if you're on computer, but usually at the bottom right hand corner, I think, of stream, on the video part, there should be a little, like a movie, you know, one of those like little chop sort of board thingies, whatever that you get for movies and stuff. Maybe one of those, you click that, and basically if you're on mobile, I noticed that you kind of like just have to like give it a name and then like press and wait kind of thing for it to like load up and shit. But then you can kind of adjust like how long or what specifically you want. PC is even easier because PC will just clip it and it should open it up to a different browser, like another window, and then it ends up like you can adjust the length and adjust the like change the name and stuff like that, and then once you like save it or whatever, then I can see it once people have clipped the video and stuff.
I can't carry.
Welcome back, Worthless. An important point short for stretch. You'll get there in 5 minutes.
I am
be right. I still haven't hydrated, so give me a sec. I don't know how well my Valkyrie's dealing with that. Hopefully she's alright. I'll quickly get a drink. Let's get you dead. Yeah, Methless, we were just talking about flipping gods. That's all. Hold on. Let me get that water. Oh man. That's alright. Honestly, like, I need to... I'm considering going through and making... Let me go back. I'm considering making one entire VOD, like a 4 or 6 hour VOD, into just like a bazillion little clips. So that people can watch it like chronologically and stuff. Because my clips also go onto TikTok and stuff too. So whatever I clip goes onto both, and it kind of like covers people finding me and stuff that way. But the other thing too is that like not just that people like find me that way, like TikTok doesn't go very far, but TikTok seems to really fucking love the Coffin of Annie and Lele. Like most of the views, like I have some video in there that's like 10,000 views plus, and it's really just me like laughing uncontrollably about, like, it was at the point where I was in so much pain from laughing for so long because of just the really inappropriate shit in that game, and everybody fucking loves it, and I'd like to play more of it, but I'm also worried that like I can't remember if I tried to voice them or not, or if I was just reading shit. And I'm like, it would sound a bit off, but I'm like, I'm half tempted to like clip that entire old VOD and then like edit it. What I mean is like edit it down to being just like one minute segments for like 6 hours, like 600 fucking videos or something like that, or more, whatever that would be, and just like using that as filler kind of thing. Imagine that, a streamer with a filler arc. Somebody out there would be pissed to hear it, especially after like Bleach and Naruto and all the other animes that do it. Yeah, sorry, a laptop's so slow. 30 minutes to process anything, I just gave up. Yeah, when it's on, sometimes it takes a bit to get through. I will stretch, hold on. Sometimes it takes a bit to display it, so that you can actually clip it and shit, and sometimes I found you have to give it a name for it to actually finish figuring out that it wants to have a clip. Oh, my neck. That was great. Which game? The Coffin of Andy and Lele. You know, the gothic brother sister borderline incest murder family situation one?
I can't carry
the codependent craziness one. I'm sure that anybody that saw it will know enough from those cues. But yeah, that so funny enough, that game, when I put the videos onto YouTube, was no shit my most watched, and still is, I believe, my most watched content. And the funniest part about it was I had like about 50 to 70 people subscribe to me on YouTube, and I had like 2,300 people watch that video, and I'm like, what the fuck? It was nuts. It was absolutely nuts for me. It was just like, it was one of those things where I'm like, this is the equivalent of going viral when you're like a beginner channel, literally. It kind of honestly gave me a bit of hope, but I'm like, I also stopped kind of encouraging playing it and stuff like that, because I also had the other little issue that when people found me through those videos, the little problem that I had is that they didn't realize that that content stayed in stream and in comments only,
I can't
because of the kind of 18 plus content that was in it. So basically, I had people coming in that were like extremely suicidally horny, and very open about it, and that not really okay in my community. Not self-harm and not like extremely horny shit, and posting the content around and stuff like that. And I'm like these people are getting like instant timeouts, and some of them are even getting banned for like repetitive shit after being warned and stuff. And I'm like, fucking hell. I feel like I needed a bigger sign that said, like, like what stays in stream or whatever, you know, like the what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas kind of thing, but what happens in the stream stays in stream. I feel like I needed to put that like a billboard every so often, just like flashing up so that people kind of got the idea. Because good God, the stuff we got from that, my moderators were dealing with some wild shit for a while. So while I would like to play it again, because the game was great, the game was hilarious, I am concerned a little bit about the content and what my moderators had to deal with for a while to clean up and stuff, you know. Yeah, that game well. Let me just see if this goes anywhere, because I think it's just a dead end. So I still got trauma from the amount of Naruto fillers. So many people do. You know what? I never actually... So when I'm watching anime, I actually don't view a lot of filler stuff as fillers. I just see it as kind of like side quests kind of stuff. Like, it's just stuff that's happening, that they're doing. So when somebody told me, they were like, oh, I can't stand the 100 episodes of filler in Naruto, I was like, what 100 episodes of filler in Naruto? They're like, haven't you seen up to here? And I'm like, no, I have. I loved it. This, and then they did this, and then you got to see you got to see Naruto go off and bond with all these other people, which really made sense why he was so interconnected with so many of the village, like, kids and stuff his own age all of a sudden, because he had a chance to show who he was and what was special about him, and understand what was special about these people in return. And yeah, it was fantastic. And these people like look at me as if like I literally just spat in their sandwich, and I'm like, but it was good. And to be fair, somebody out there wants me to spit in their sandwich. But yeah, no, honestly, I don't have a problem with filler in anime for the most part, except for the Melancholy of Haruhi Suzumiya, where I think they have... Whoop, wrong button. I think they've got like 8 episodes that loop or something like that in season 2 or something. And that is painful because it's basically the same shit but slight variations. That is one where I consider that to be shit filler. But yeah, I still watched it. I thought it was just the same episode with like something that's slightly different. And yeah, I thought there was problems with it. But no, that was legit. That's what it was made. Look, I missed some stuff in here. Of course it's that game. It's amazing. So glad I was there for those streams. So much fun. It was so great. It was such a fucking great fun time playing through it and getting to experience it and stuff. I also loved, like, you weren't even a mod yet, and you were telling off people for being, like, too horny in stream, and it was so great. And I'm like, thank you. It's like, people need to calm down. Yeah, it was a great time. If anybody hasn't seen it, and they can respectfully keep that shit out of Discord and out of my other streams for the most part, like the kind of content that we did and the kind of unhinged conversations, go watch it. It's great. Just don't watch it in public or where somebody can hear you watching it, because there's going to be shit in there that's going to raise some eyebrows. And it's either going to be coming from me, like when we fingered Mum, or it's going to be from the game itself. And yes, you heard me right, so that's just like one of the things, you know. What else is there? There's a thing that happened. It was a thing that happened. It was fun though. I would play it again. I'm only concerned that, like, how the game will go. I am watching all of its updates and stuff. My only concern is, like, if they end up adding any actual sexual content, then I can't play it on stream in the future. But yeah, if you guys ever see me live with mature content 18 plus, like in the title and in the the go live warning, that shit stays in stream. It doesn't go anywhere else, and just enjoy what it is for what it is while it's happening. Those are very, very rare special streams, and they are unhinged as fuck and super inappropriate, and it's fun. But yeah, I don't do them too often because unfortunately people don't know that when it, you know, goes to YouTube later, and it causes problems. Alright, what do you two look like? Okay, I recognize that. I don't recognize them looking like hooded things. Alright, that makes more sense now, what they are. Wrong fucking button. God damn it. I'm wasting so many portals today. Oh, it's fine. It brings out the feral side in some people for sure. It does. Like, honestly, sometimes it doesn't take much, but, like, the other thing too is if you come into a stream and it's like, it's kind of being a little feral itself, and then you kind of expect that the next stream afterwards is going to also be feral. I can see where people think that. I can see how that kind of thing happens.
Hello.
But yeah, when there's literally like the first notification that you see coming into Discord at the time was literally whatever's going on in the 18+ stream isn't appropriate for Discord, and then the person like basically just posts hardcore sex, and it's like, get the fuck out. Like, you either can't read the rules, which fine, some people are illiterate, or you don't understand them, or you don't understand what is inappropriate for like a safe for work community, right? Like, I say some like sus shit at times, but like there is a difference between like saying something offhanded, like out of the blue, conversationally relevant, versus basically getting into like softcore porn, kind of like whispering, muttering sweet kind words and stuff like that to make people feel aroused. There's a big difference. There's a very big difference, and that's not what's going on here. In case anybody was confused, and in case anybody has me in their ears and I'm not screaming at them actively, and they think that I'm whispering at them, please stop being confused. If I have to say it,